Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to talk about this video going forward in 2024. I've changed directions. I've started a new career path, and this is in the business credit and financing industry, where I'm going to be helping small business owners learn how to leverage business credit to grow and scale their business and get the finance that they need. That's been the issue for small businesses for years to come, is that a lot of us who started businesses never really had the true capital / money we needed to fully get started correctly. And so as a result of that, a lot of us struggle to get out of the hole. A lot of us struggle to generate positive cash flow inside of our businesses. And once we start to do that, we get to a plateau where we run into peaks and valleys inside of our businesses where we need funding, but we can't get funding because we don't have the access to funding, because either A, our personal credit score is shot, or B, we never understood how business credit works so we can start to even leverage that. And so now I'm here to help you understand how business credit can help you grow and scale your business. And at the same time, if you're one of those people who business credit is shot right now, but you're working on trying to rebuild it, that's great. But we can still help you leverage business credit where personal credit won't play a role. Now, personal credit does help you when it comes to looking at the big picture of how to leverage business credit versus personal credit. But if you're in a situation where your personal credit is shot right now, then we strictly focus on the business side of it, and we take you through a process that's going to help you learn how to build business credit by making sure you're fundable. And so different places use different terminologies. So fundability for us, and I'm with a company called Credit Suite. I'm a Credit Suite partner. And so Business Credit Suite has a program that's designed to help small business owners learn how to leverage business credit. So it comes with a team of advisors and professionals that's going to help walk you through the process step by step. I'm just one of those guys who's going to make sure that you get exposed to this information, to get exposed to this program, to let you know it's out here, because we're here to help small business owners learn how to leverage business credit to grow their business. One thing people don't understand is Walmart, Target, and all these big brands that you go shop at, they got big because they learned how to leverage business credit. They had people on their team that had the background and experience and the training to help grow the business by leveraging business credit. And so we're here to help you do the same, even though you might not have a big brand right now, you might not be household name right now. All that is fine, but you want to learn how to leverage business credit to get the financing you need for your business. And so it's 4 tiers to learning how to leverage business credit that I won't talk about in this video. We're going to talk about the basic foundation first, which is credibility, that we call it equals credibility, but we call it fundability, which equals credibility. So on the funding of your business, we talk about choosing a business name. We have certain industries that's high risk, and we have people that's in high risk industries who have a business name that's included in the high risk of the industry that they're in. So if you're in the tax preparation industry and you're using Sheila's Tax Preparation Hut LLC for your business, or whatever the case is, you're using a high risk. You're already in a high risk industry, and you're using your business name as part of the high risk industry. You don't want to do that. The next thing is business address. If you don't have a commercial address because you don't need one, then you want to consider a virtual office. A virtual office is different than a business address. A virtual office is tied to a commercial location that's going to give you the credibility you need to do business without having an actual office itself where you have to go to unless you need it. That's the beauty of it, that these virtual offices have set up with packages that allow you to come in the office and put some time in if you need to meet with clients, if you need to. If you're working home business where you don't need to do any of that at all, you strictly working virtual, then you still need that business. You need that virtual office address that's going to give you the foundation you need to be credible with the vendors that's looking to do business with you, because that's part of their MO. And so that's business name, business address, which is a virtual office, business phone number. We need to have a business phone number. They have different vendors that offer business services. I'm using Ring Central as my phone provider. For my virtual office, I'm using Alliance. You know what I'm saying? So those are my people that I'm using to help me set up. Website and email, I'm using GoDaddy. Business license, I'm in Illinois. Chicago, so I'll be getting a business license from downtown concerning that. Business accounts. You want to have a business account that's linked to your business name and address and phone number and email address. All that want to be this. All that's got to be the same. Your Secretary of State file must have the same exact business name, address, and information on it. Everything must be congruent. A business account, all that. Merchant's account, all that. All those things that I just mentioned, you want to have all saying the same thing on all your different accounts. Business accounts, merchant accounts. You want to have all that information set up first, because that's what you're going to put. This information you're going to put on your business entity formation application, because it's going to ask you all these things. And if you don't have all these things put together first, then you got to do what I did. Is you're going to have to go and update different information to make sure it's in alignment with what you're doing as far as your business. So with me, since I'm already been in business, but I didn't have a virtual address because I no longer needed a office location, so I had to get a virtual office. So now I had to update all my information from my business accounts, from my Secretary of State account. You do your annual corporate report. All those things got to have the same information on it. I listed myself in 411 directory because people still use that as a way of researching and validating businesses. So I had my listing put in there. It's going to take time for it to show up, but those are the steps that I had to take on the front end to be credible to vendors and businesses that I'm trying to get funding from. And so business credit and funding is two separate concepts. Business credit speaks for itself as business credit that we get from different vendors. We got tier 1 vendors, which is called starter credit. Those are the credits we're going to use to get started with, because you might be a startup where you don't have no collateral, you don't have a credit score, and you don't have no cash flow. So starter vendors will allow you to get credit from them without having any of those things. And so that's the starting point. From there, we go to tier 2 vendors, 3, and then 4. Once you get to tier 4, with a minimum of 14 accounts showing inside the system with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian, and you're paying your creditors on time like you agreed to, and you have a score between 80 and 100, you're on your way, because business credit scores work totally different than personal credit scores. Business credit scores 0 to 100. 100 means you pay all your bills on time. Matter of fact, 100 means you pay all your bills early. They love that. 80 means you pay everything on time, and that's still a great score. And so that's the ideal place to get to is 80. And if you can shoot past that to 100, go for it. But the bottom line is, once you get to that point where you got 3 payment experiences reporting to the 3 different credit agencies, Experian, Equifax, and Dun & Bradstreet, then you're well on your way to a credit profile and a score being created for you. And so these are the steps that we walk you through. Now we have a team of professionals that do this for a living each and every day. So once you sign up through me for the business credit builder, someone will get on the phone and call you that same day. And so I'll let you know that up front. You'll get a call that same day. They'll walk you through this fundability process to make sure your business name, your address, your phone number, your website, your email address, your business license, your business accounts, your merchant accounts, you have all those things in play. And if you don't have them in play, they give you suggestions on vendors that they use that they find credible, that they've been doing business with for years. And so those are the things that we have to get done first on the front end. We have businesses that make 6-figure, 7-figure income with no problem, but they can't get business credit because they don't understand. It's not about the money you make. It's not about how much time you've been in business. Yes, people will tell you that because that's their agenda to tell you that. They want you to believe that, so you just won't come out of left field thinking you're going to be able to get credit from them, when the real deal is the front end of your business is not set up in a way that deems you credible. So, like I said, these are the fundability / credibility steps that you got to have in place. When I first got set up years ago, I had a brick and mortar location, so I had the address, I had the phone number, I had the website, I had the email address, I had the business license, I had the business account, I had the merchant, I had all those things in the beginning. But at that time, I didn't know nothing about how to use that to get business credit and to get funding. I just wasn't aware of that at that time. But now that I'm here to help small business owners come to understand this is not a get rich quick overnight success story. this is something you got to have the mindset that this is a long-term situation that can go as fast or slow as you take it, based on how fast and how slow you move when it comes to get these things set up. When it comes to starting a business, you need money to start a business. These things right here is an investment that you must invest in to make happen. A virtual office, investment. The phone number, investment. Website, email address, an investment. Business license, investment. Business account, investment. Merchant account, you might can get that for free without putting anything into it, like Square, Stripe. They don't normally charge you anything. They pay as you go type transactions, so that's cool. But those other things I mentioned, you will have to have investment to put in those things to make it happen. The entity setup, which I didn't mention, well, it's not on here, but I'm talking about is that's the last step where you're gonna get your EIN number and you're gonna set up your entity, LLC versus corp. If you had to choose between the two, they would suggest you go with corp, especially if you plan on using it up front to learn how to leverage business credit and financing for yourself. If you already know that's the mindset you're on, then we would suggest you do a corporation versus an LLC. But you can get business credit using either one. But if you're already going into this knowing you want to learn how to leverage business credit to start and grow your business, then we suggest a corporation versus an LLC. But the choice is yours. There's no right or wrong. You'll be able to make it happen with either one. So yes, I'm here to talk about and to help small business owners who want to learn how to leverage business credit, make that happen for themselves. And so I'm here to give you the information you need to know so you can make an informed decision on investing in this business credit builder program, because this program takes an investment. And the things I just mentioned takes an investment. So you have to have a certain level of financing under your belt just to even get started with starting your own business and having your business set up with fundability on the front end, because all these things I just mentioned, you have to invest in the majority of those things to have it set up correctly inside your business for your business. Thank you for watching this video. Share this video with someone you know that's looking to learn how to leverage business credit and financing to start and grow a business. And I'll see you in my next video.